What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a welcome to a different style video, I guess. So pretty much with this, first of all, thank you guys so much for the support. It's really been, I know I talked about this the other day, it's really been amazing for you guys to be here, and just supporting me through, you know, literally everything. But anyway, so today's video is going to be a little bit different than most. I know it is going to be a vlog style video, but it's going to be, honestly, I'm going to be talking about a series that I didn't think was going to be going on as long as it has. So I wanted to sit down and talk to you guys about my Madden NFL Undefeated series. Bro, it's absolutely insane. But so a lot for the newer subscribers, a lot of you may not know this, but regarding the Undefeated series, it actually hasn't started with 2K. Oh my god, I don't know why I keep wanting to say 2K26, but anyway, it hasn't started since Madden 26. It actually goes way back. So while I was going through my old videos today when I was at work, I realized that this series has a lot more history, and it's been going on for so long that it's crazy. And honestly, I forgot a lot about it myself, just because, you know, just from where I began with YouTube was literally just a hacky sack video whenever I was still in school. Me and a group of my friends on lunchtime, we kicked the hacky sack around. Actually, I still have the hacky sack. I don't know where it's at. But that was my first ever video, and that was back in, I think, 2013. And then, like, as time went on, it just, I kept getting into it and stuff. And then back when I was making content, like with my brother Austin and stuff, if you guys are OGs of my channel, you guys remember how trash my setup was, because I was on the PS3 back then. This is crazy. This is what I use my content on. This is a tablet and laptop combination. Now, I'm not going to show you the back of this tablet because it's just absolutely disgusting. But anyway, there's a little camera on the back of this. I mean, of course, you know, almost everything has cameras and stuff nowadays, but on the back of this tablet, there's a camera, and that's literally what I would use to make my videos and whenever I would stream. So I would have, so like, say this is my TV. So like, I would literally have this facing my TV. I would start a stream or start a video or whatever, and I would literally do that. I didn't know nothing about Elgatos or, you know, the streaming hard drives or anything. Like, I didn't know anything about that stuff until like further on. And then eventually ended up getting a couple Elgatos, but I never knew how to set them up. But yeah, so for you OGs that have been on this channel through everything, you guys will remember this laptop, tablet, whatever you want to call it. This is what I started with. But even then, this is not what the video is about. I mean, it kind of sort of is going back in time and talking about stuff. But this this is about a certain series, which I already talked about. It's the Madden NFL Undefeated series. So what this video is for, so today, like right now and everything, I wanted to take you guys through where it all started, how it evolved into what I believe is probably one of my greatest series for me personally on my channel. and where we are today. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. All right, so the beginning of where this all started, dude. This I'm like slowly getting chills just kind of thinking about it. But the beginning of this series was actually on Madden NFL 13, which is crazy. So with the start of this, though, there wasn't a huge plan behind it. It was honestly just a random idea that I got one day, and honestly, like, back then I just uploaded anything, thought about anything. So like whenever I was like deep into Madden back then, because my little brother, one night I was at home and I was just sitting on my bed, and I was thinking, like, what if one team keeps playing until they finally lose, type of situation. So like that's where it started. And also that series didn't last very long. I think it lasted like, I don't know, I want to say like maybe six or seven episodes. And then I don't know if like and I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's just because like things got in the way, or I don't really know. But yeah, so like that was my thought process on Madden 13, and then that whole thing. So that was the beginning. Literally, the beginning of the Undefeated series was with Madden 13. So like I just said, though, like unfortunately, like I never finished it. I only got like 6 or 7 episodes, and then I eventually moved on from the. I think I moved on from the game actually thinking about it, because I'm an all-time wrestling fan, so wrestling was my biggest thing back then. Still is today. Yeah, so I think that's what might have happened. I don't really know. And then I also ran into the issue with my PS3 too. I don't know if it was around that time or not. I honestly don't remember. But yeah, so Madden 13 was the start of this undefeated series without me actually knowing I was going to be where I am today with the series. But we'll get into that a little bit later on. Alright, so moving on from Madden 13, which is the beginning, we then jump a few years and back into the series, and we come back with Madden 18. So years later, I wanted to bring the series back with 18, but again, it wasn't something I was taking seriously, not like I do now. I really did enjoy making those videos, but once again, kind of the same scenario with 13. Like, life happened. A lot of different games came out in that time, and then the series, I just stopped doing it. Like, I mean, hell, Madden 13, you had wrestling games coming out, so I don't know if it was like around the time of, I'm gonna assume it was probably around the time of like WWE 13, maybe even 2K14, like the first 2K game. I don't know. I forget when the upload was when I started it, but like, so yeah, that's just what happened. So like I got like, I don't know, maybe two, maybe 3 episodes of Madden 18. So it didn't last very long, but at that point I still had no idea that this would become something I keep coming back to over the years. Like, I mean, after Madden 18, and on top of that, like, I think I was working, but I'm not really. Don't get me wrong, I like football, like I like some sports and stuff, but like I'm not really one for football, so like just keeping track of the games every year, buying them every year, like I just wasn't doing that. So that's another reason why there's going to be gaps in between here. So like Madden 13, that was a big gap from 13 to 18, and then now we got 18 to the next one, which we'll be getting into. But anyway, yeah, so it wasn't a very long series with both of those games, honestly. But this is where things start to get interesting. Alright, so jumping from Madden 18 all the way up to Madden 24, which honestly, in my opinion, is the modern era, of course, of the franchise. But anyway, so Madden 24 came around. At this point, this is where I feel like the series really started to pick up and become what it is today. I started putting more time into it. I started tracking. I don't think I put anything like in the descriptions or anything like that. I could be wrong, but I don't remember putting the description, like the record in there. I'd have to go back through and look, but I was I put more time into it. So like after so long, so like whoever was on their streak, I started genuinely taking notes. Maybe I did. Maybe I did make records. I don't know. I'd have to go back in and check. But anyway, so yeah, that's where I started becoming more serious with this series, especially the Madden series, paying more attention to what happened. And honestly, bro, just looking back and thinking about it, Madden 24 was absolutely crazy. Because I actually have some notes here and stuff too. So that's why I'm like looking over and then looking back at you guys, because I have a notepad or whatever right here, and I have like notes somewhat jotted down of what like a quick run through of the games, but also letting you know what happened. So during Madden 24, there was 4 teams. There was 4 teams that went 5-0 within that series. Within that season, I guess is what you could say. 4 teams. So the Los Angeles Rams, the Cincinnati Bengals, the Denver Broncos, and the Kansas City Chiefs. Those are the 4 teams that went 5-0, not undefeated, but they went 5-0. And it's crazy how we got to that point though, because like it felt like every time a team was started to get a good run, they would get shot down. And then, say for example, the Rams, like whoever they were like going up against that had that 5-0 streak, they would come in, and then now the Rams are starting their streak, and then it just kept going. So yeah, so like it was literally like one team was on a fire streak, and then another one just started. I mean, I have the playlist. If you guys go back to I think it's the Madden video playlist, and then the Undefeated series playlist. You guys will see what I'm talking about. It's even in the title, so you guys will be able to keep track of how things go. But Madden 24, like, yeah, like, for real, dude, like, looking back at it today, whenever I had a little bit of a break, and then just thinking about it, it was unbelievable. It was unbelievable how it turned out. But Madden 24, just because of that, was absolutely incredible, and it was a lot of fun. So, yeah, so moving on. Alright, so then moving on, we have Madden 25. Now, before we start breaking down Madden 25, I do want to say something. So after Madden 24, and before I started Madden 25, at the very end of the series, no matter who it is, whether it's a 0-0 team or a one streak, whatever, it doesn't matter who it is, going into the Super Bowl, yeah. So at the end of Madden 24, I don't remember who it was. I think it might have been, I know it was the Vikings, but I don't know if it was the Cowboys or not. But anyway, one thing sorry about that. So my wife called me. But yeah, so looking back, at the end of Madden 24, dude, I can't believe I did this. But at the end of 24, the Minnesota Vikings were the Super Bowl champions. And in the beginning of Madden 25, I was supposed to put the Vikings in the beginning of Madden 25 as the undefeated, the prior champion. Well, I didn't do that. So before you, so yeah, somehow I completely forgot to start the title defense in Madden 25 with the Vikings. But anyway, so the Vikings are the only team to be a two-time NFL Madden NFL Super Bowl champion. So they were 24 champions and they were 25 champions. But besides that, please don't judge me too hard. I understand I had one job and I failed miserably, but just don't even, okay? Don't even. You hear me? I love you guys, but don't come at my throats for making a mistake a couple years ago. It's fine, all right? But anyway, though, so yeah, the Vikings are the only team to be two-time Super Bowl champions within Madden NFL, which is just unbelievable. But so moving on past that, though, within still Madden 25, that series, though, was completely different because, like, every team that would start to build momentum would completely get shut down. And then, excuse me. So then we got to a point to where it was like a constant back to back to where teams would get eliminated. And then it came to a certain team that is on the flip side of things, that is also the first team to go both games from Madden 24 to Madden 25 to be 5-0. So if you guys look back to Madden 24, where I made that list, The Los Angeles Rams went 5-0. The Cincinnati Bengals went 5-0. The Denver Broncos went 5-0. And then the Kansas City Chiefs went 5-0. In Madden 24, the Cincinnati Bengals, in Madden 25, the Cincinnati Bengals went 5-0. They are the first team to reach 5-0 in both games. And as well as the Vikings, because I'm my stupid fault, are the first team to go back-to-back with Super Bowl wins within Madden NFL. But then it came to a point to where the Cincinnati Bengals eventually met up with the Buffalo Bills, which ended up being the team that would take the Bengals out and end their run. So that series was more slow than anything, but just the drama behind the teams, like I was just saying, going back to back, like just getting eliminated, nobody being able to have a large margin of an undefeated streak, unlike the Bengals. It was crazy. And then with the Buffalo Bills being the team to knock them out of the chance, because I think that was like close at the end of like the series too. So like the Bengals, like if it was, the Bengals could have literally they could have literally went to the Super Bowl, but it just didn't play out that way. So yeah, Madden 25 was absolutely insane. It was slow, but it was still insane. But anyway, that's Madden 25. Now we're gonna get into Madden 26. All right. So Madden 26, which is the right now. So in the midst of recording this video, I already have some videos up. So I think I have like 5 or 6 videos currently up right now, which whenever you see this, those videos will already be uploaded. But for the past, I just want to let you guys know that they are spaced out, so that every 3 or 4 days or whatever is whenever the videos come out. But anyway, just wow. So as of right now, it's just wow. So we started off the series. Alright, so we started off this season actually with the Viking Raiders. Oh my God. The Minnesota Vikings, which are 2-time Madden NFL Super Bowl champions, against my New Orleans Saints. Honestly, I don't remember making a video, but obviously, if you guys ended up watching it or seeing it, you guys you guys know the Saints didn't win. But man, so yeah, the Saints got kicked out really early. The Vikings ended up started their streak within 26, but the next team to face the Vikings was the Green Bay Packers. As you guys know, the Green Bay Packers are my brother's favorite team. And the fact that they are on a 5-0 streak right now, I mean, it's unbelievable. So they knocked off the 49ers. They knocked off the Bears. They knocked off the Seahawks. And they knocked off the Chargers. But that game was freaking crazy. Like, I honestly thought at the very end there it was going to be the Chargers. But then the Pack... I mean, you guys saw the video. So the Packers came back by... I think it was like 2, maybe 3 points. I don't know for sure. I don't know. I made the videos, put in the intros, uploaded it, and here we are. But so yeah, they're currently 5-0. Which I don't know. It's crazy. So yeah. So if by chance whoever the Packers face next, if they can go and defeat that team, they will be the first team within this entire series to go 6-0. It's crazy. But yeah, so as of recording this video, like I just mentioned, though, they're currently sitting at 5-0, and honestly, I don't know how much further they're going to be able to go. I mean, the Packers are really laying it down, and they've had some serious competition. But yeah, so that's one of my favorite parts about this series is like it's unexpected. You got to expect the unexpected when it comes to this series, because it's like with Madden with 25, for example, like it was literally just a constant elimination after elimination after elimination. Like, I think the most, besides the Bengals getting 5-0, I think the most was like 4-0, and that might have been a couple teams. But it's absolutely nuts. And then also on top of that, behind this series as well, is I don't play. I do not play either team. I go to the team. I change the settings around, so like whoever's winning, I go to them, set them as the favorite team, so they are always the home team. And then I go over to the opponent, I randomize it, whoever it's going to be. I put my controller slot back in the middle, and I just let the CPU versus each other. It's all CPU. That's why it's NPC simulation. So I have absolutely no idea what's going to happen on the next video, and honestly neither will you guys until the video gets uploaded. So like once you know, you guys get caught up with, you know, the last episode, nobody knows what's happening. So the trick behind it, though, is if you guys I shouldn't say this, but if you guys pay attention to the thumbnails, it'll tell you. That's just a little hint, but it'll tell you. But yeah, so every single episode is literally a surprise, from the opponent to the outcome. But it's really cool. Yeah, so that is the recap of the Madden 25 series. Or no, it's a recap of the Madden series, but it's just getting started. Alright, so with that, though, after we got the recap done from Madden 13 to Madden 26 and to where we are now, looking back, honestly, I would say the coolest part about making this video is realizing that something I started completely at random. I'm talking about this video right now that you're watching. Completely at random over a decade ago, has, like I mentioned a little bit ago, has probably turned into one of my favorite series on the channel. And I have a lot of them. So as of like right now, like Farming Simulator 25, like what I'm doing on there, I love it. I mean, I know I haven't posted a whole lot of it, but like I love it. And there's more to come to that too, by the way. But this is by far my favorite series on my channel because, for one, it wasn't planned. I just thought of it one day. Like, what if I put CPU versus CPU in an undefeated series to see, something. So yeah, it wasn't planned. It's not some huge project. It's literally just, hey, I feel like getting on Madden, so let's just put two teams together, let them duke it out, and whoever wins, and then the next person's eliminated. So another thing though is like it's an idea that kept coming back. So like once I felt like, you know what, let's go ahead and, like, after 13, that long break away from Madden, to 18, and then that long break from 18 to 24, it was an idea just kept coming back, because I honestly enjoyed making the videos for this series for, the last couple of, years or whatever. I really hope you guys are going to enjoy this video, though. Now, on top of that, though, eventually I do plan on going back through all my videos again, like starting from 13 all the way up to where we are now. So whether 26 is over with or not, I'm going to actually have a spreadsheet. So Madden 13 is going to have its own category. Even though it just had like 5 or 6 episodes, I'm still going to jot down something, which I honestly think, like, I think Madden 13 was like all over the place. I didn't do actually, I don't know how I'm going to do that. I mean, I could probably start with 24, but I don't know. That's what I was kind of thinking about, as I was thinking about going through doing the records, the longest winning streaks, which we already pretty much discussed that, which is in 24, it was, those 4 teams that I mentioned. At 25, it was the Bengals again for two games in a row. The Super Bowl champions, which is the Vikings, 2 games in a row, because, my goofy ass. And I was just thinking about, making a official history of the Undefeated series. But I don't know. That might happen. It might not. I just thought that'd be really cool to look back on from years from now, seeing the progress of this series. Even if I don't want to say I'm not doing YouTube in a couple years, because I don't really know. I mean, I might be, honestly. It might be different content than what we do now with my PlayStation and stuff like that. But either way, I'm not going anywhere. I really genuinely enjoy making content. I love streaming for you guys. Like, it's just a lot of fun. But yeah, so that's that. So looking ahead, so right now, now that I think Madden 27 is out, even if it's not, I don't know, but let me just check. Yeah, so Madden 27 is out. Well, at least I think it says pre-order. Oh no, yeah, okay, so yeah, it releases next month, 8/10/26. So I could pre-order it, but honestly, guys, like, that's the thing about Madden, is that they, even the wrestling games, though. I mean, I know a couple years they had to split it up, like from 2K20 to 2K22, and then now they're back to yearly. But anyway, like, after 26 is done, I don't know if I'm gonna get 27. If I got the extra money, then sure. But honestly, like, for me, I mean, it's been almost every single vlog. I start off by saying, sorry that I'm not here making content because of this or this or this. So life happens, life gets in my way more than probably anybody else. Honestly, games are really expensive. Like with GTA 6 that's going to be coming out in November, like I'm trying to get money so I can pre-order that, because as soon as I get the time, and whenever the time comes that I can play GTA 6, I'm probably going to be streaming that game regardless of how I feel or whatever. But anyway, so life happens. Games are extremely expensive, and sometimes the best thing to do is wait. But regardless of what happens, the series is not over by a long shot. Even if it's not Madden, I still have college football. I do believe I have 25. I don't know about 26, but I do believe I have 25. Or whatever. Oh no, I do have 26. But yeah, so this series is not over by any means. So honestly, whether it's Madden 27, 28, or even later down the road, this series will eventually come back. So yeah, the Undefeated series will continue even if there's a small pause. Because like I said, with the Undefeated series playlist, it's not going to be just Madden. It's going to be whatever I decide to do. Now for the Madden playlist, that's going to be all Madden. So like say for example, if I did want to do college football would have its own playlist. So college football 26, and then the Undefeated series. So those two, I would put that video in those folders. Yeah, so this isn't over by not by a long shot. So just for now, please enjoy the videos, because it really means a lot for you guys to really, enjoy these videos, because I do put a lot of time into them, even if it doesn't seem like I do, but I do. But I really appreciate all you who's watched the series over the years, and everyone, especially the new people that are coming in that are subscribing and finding my channel. If you guys are watching the videos and are just finding out about it, welcome. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. If you are joining, let me know. Honestly, let me know who you think in the comments of this video. Let me know who you think are going to end the Packers streak, or if you think they're just getting started and they're going to keep going. Because at the rate they're going, I don't really know. Because it's literally just CPU versus CPU, so anything could happen. But thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for letting me talk and ramble and talk about the history of the Undefeated series within Madden especially. But yeah, that's all I got. But yeah, if you guys are excited about this series, then please comment down below who you think, if in fact the Packers do go on to just keep going. I'll also put in the description of this video too of who is currently out and then who is still in, so you guys have an idea of what's going on there. But yeah, so that's the history of the Undefeated series within Madden. It started with Madden 13, picked up Madden 18, let that die, picked up again with Madden 24, and it's been going ever since. So I'm really excited about, especially from the modern era, from 24 to 26, like the way that these are turning out and the games are going and stuff. It's just really fun. So, but yeah, it's awesome. But anyway, I love you guys very, very much. If you guys are new and you find my channel, please consider subscribing, turn the bell on for future videos and streams, liking the video. Be more interactive with me. If you guys want to, you guys can talk to me. You guys can comment on my videos. I will comment back. I promise. I want to start hearing feedback from you guys. So please start being more active with me, and I'll do my best to be active with you guys. I really do love and appreciate all of you for being here for the ride. I'm not stopping. We're on the road to 800 subscribers. We're almost halfway there. I think we can get there. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. Take care. I love you.